Man, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. It's your boy Nightfall, man. We back with another live exclusive, man. Step up to the motherfucking mic podcast. I'm in this bitch with a real stepper, man. Real heavyweight in the motherfucking game. Tell them who you is, man, and what you do out here.
Hey, man, I'm young Flooet, you know what I'm saying? Straight from the West Coast,
Yes,
LA.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Just tapping in.
Tapping
Minnesota.
in, man. Yes, sir, man. How long you been in Minnesota now since you came from the West Coast?
Man, about, 13 years.
13 years?
Yeah, about
so,
13.
So what's the biggest difference between there and here?
The movements.
The movements.
The
Minnesota
movements.
got different moves.
Different movements.
Like
yeah.
like do you feel like it's more active here or active there?
It's always gonna be active in Cali. It's a couple things why it's gonna be active. Cause
Right.
The audience is bigger.
Right, yeah.
You know
Definitely the state is way bigger for sure.
And the cloud out there, you know what I'm saying, everybody's chasing for it. So
Right.
that's why it's always gonna be bigger, and plus it's Hollywood.
Facts. No, yeah, for sure. That's definitely facts though. Hollywood is definitely a place where a lot of people try to go to. Do you think people go there to just escape their normal reality, or they trying to just go to be famous,
Some people necessarily do, some people don't. And you know who's chasing their dream, and you know who's not chasing their dream.
Yeah, right.
And the ones that's not chasing their dream anymore are just flat out quit. They'll be out there on Skid Row. Out there on the box.
Facts. So where was you at in Cali? Like, where you from initially in California?
I'm from East LA, First Street, Aliso Village, also known as Hanson Hills. First Street, neighborhood.
That's what's up right there. So that's like close to like where Nipsey Hussle at type shit?
You can say, you know what I'm saying? You can say it's pretty close, but
You ever ran into him before?
hell to the nizzle.
Any famous rappers you ever ran into out there?
I ran into Trey D out in Long Beach, you know what I'm saying? Right across the street from Polytech. It's a high school. But I ran across Cuz around, 2000, 2001, when they first started out with they shit. So.
Right. Would you go back to live out there?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I definitely got to check out Cali. I never been, man. Shout out California, man. It sounds like a super lit place to be. But I heard it's very expensive.
As in, I mean, it's always expensive as in, what are you trying to do? Like, you trying to buy a house. Some people got to learn about finances.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can buy shit without having money.
What's the regular rent out there?
Shit, like 25.
Regular rent? That's what, one bedroom?
That might be more, man. You might
Jeez.
So coming from my era, man, that like back then rent wasn't that high. But yeah, right now 25.
Golly.
15 for a studio.
15. Dang.
So what you got right here, man?
Minnesota definitely the place to live there if you want to live, for sure.
Minnesota up right there.
for sure.
Up right there.
No, but yeah, let's dive into your music real quick, man. Tell us about, your journey as being an artist, who you are, and how did you become who you are?
Man, at first I wasn't into rapping. I was more into sports. Football, basketball, soccer, golf, all the sports that you could think of, that's what I was into.
Right.
So I'll have to do my studies and research, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
On certain injuries too. So if you hurt yourself, do the research.
Do the research. You need to do the research for sure.
To heal yourself.
Yeah. But what took you into the rapping era?
Around 2004. I was getting to it, but it took a. I started and then it ended.
Wow,
like real quick.
Like, man, as fast as it started, it was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
On everything, cause at that time, I had a real big influencer in my life. That's my big homie, Big Spooky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Also my cousin. But he was a big influence in what I had going on and what we was doing. So it was a big influence. You know what I'm saying? So he had me on a narrow line. If I wanted to do sports, that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
Like, basically, that was my support system.
Facts. That's what's up right there. And that guided you through more of your music right there to be able to, prosper that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty much, I rely on music as a staple for depression, actually.
Right. Who do you feel like you mimic your flow after?
I could say Trey D, like the East Siders. You know what I'm saying? If it boils down to the artists I really put my bars behind, it's the East Siders.
Right.
Pretty much, I'm from the East Side, so I grew up listening to the East Siders. If you ain't never heard them, go tap into it.
Go tap in. Facts. So transitioning, you leaving from Cali to come to Minnesota, you know what I mean? And then you start rapping out here. Yeah. What was it like rapping out here, just transitioning from California?
It took a while to transition. It was like a culture shock. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of white people. Just to keep it real.
It's different, huh?
It's different. It was really pretty much.
It's a lot colder. The air
a lot
change.
Colder, man.
The people way different. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like you're like, man, why ain't nobody wearing what I'm seeing, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to seeing what I'm used to seeing, and this ain't what I'm used to seing, cuz.
On everything. On hood, cuz saying it the right way too, cuz.
I got it right. I got that. I nailed it. Put the hell on it. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with these niggas, cuz? On hood.
Straight up, nah, real shit. Nah, yeah, it's cool. Like, I'm from Chicago, so I'm kind of used to it. You know what I mean? Being back and forth for show. So definitely, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is a difference, you know what I mean? Going somewhere else. But Minnesota definitely is popping now. Like, I feel like it's popping. They got a lot of potential up here, you know what I mean? A lot of good, dope artists to connect with. Yeah. You one of them, and that's why we got you on the podcast today.
Sir,
you know what I mean? So shout you out for showing what you've been doing.
Man, gratitude for having me on, dude. You already know how we rocking.
Facts.
You did a couple of videos for me.
Couple raw ass videos.
You know what I mean?
And they only getting better. Yeah,
hey, off top, you know what I mean? And I show high respect for that.
Yeah.
Because when we linked, it was just, you know what I mean? I know you from doing this.
Right.
That, you know what I mean? Now you elevated to doing a couple of different things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely tapped in.
I appreciate it, bro. So
sure.
Speaking of your name, how did that name come about? It's Young Flooet, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did that come about?
In the hood. sitting on the porch trying to create a name.
Right.
I already had a name. I was a little spooky look, and that's what I was gonna run with. And I still run with that to the day. So that's my hood name. So I ain't gonna.
You feel like if you made it to the bigger picture, would you use that more?
I would. I would say Little Spooky everywhere.
Little Spooky in the building, man. That's what you gonna say there, man.
So
hey, man, go to Little Spooky motherfucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the interview, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But Young Flooet came in from like 4 niggas. It was like we was in a rap group called ROB, Riders Over Bitches. We had Isaiah, Soft Central, my nigga Jamari,
right,
J Keys,
yeah,
Pac City, Pac-Man.
But
he changed his name to Pac City, so you know what I'm saying? And then you had me. And then they wanted to create a name for it. So, you know what I mean? We were just sitting after hooping, sitting on the porch what my name gonna be. And then that nigga Jamari, he was just flicking a lighter. You know what I'm saying? Just kept flicking. Like, nigga, what your name gonna be? Because that low shit kind of deep. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So he kept flicking that lighter. We ran out of lighter fluid. So Cuz was like, oh, I got it. Your name gonna be Flooet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cuz from 60 Crib. So he was like, your name gonna be Flooet, cuz.
Right. So let me ask you, do you draw, do you draw your music from like your personal experiences?
Yes, I do. Everything I've probably been through or I was probably doing or still is doing, that's what I perpetrate in my music. If I'm doing it, that's what I'm rapping.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I can't fabricate what I'm not doing.
Do you feel like a lot of more people is fabricating their raps nowadays than what it was back then? Or you feel like it's kind of like the same motherfuckers were doing it back then and they still do it now type shit?
Yeah, same way. It's the same way.
Same thing, different. You know
no
what
different.
So let's switch up the topic, man. You know what I mean? Like, what else do you do besides music itself? I know we told me earlier that you do shows, right?
Yeah, man. I started develop me and my wife started developing good vibes only. So she wanted to create it as in supporting our own family members, as in a birthday,
Right.
or anything that's celebratable. You know what I'm saying? We add that to a good vibes only and throw a show for it, and who wants to come out and vibe and support.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? If you want to perform, come do your thing. We ain't discriminating.
Yeah, so let them know how they can get in touch with you if they want to come perform in Minnesota or worldwide.
You can hit me at 5150 Young Flooet, FLOOET. You know what I'm saying? Young Flooet, FLOOET.
Facts. So let me ask you, how do you handle criticism and feedback?
I take criticism from their state of point. If it's a good criticism, I'm gonna take it and add to it. Like,
Right.
all right, I'm gonna learn from that
Right.
what they just said. And you said good feedback.
Yeah.
Good feedback, man. Don't let it go to your head. It's just good feedback. It's something you can work on and be great at, and keep moving forward.
No, go ahead, G.
We got another one.
Yeah, shit, we got on here.
We got another one, man. We good.
Yeah.
We good, B. We good.
That Cali weed right there, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, smoking.
Yeah. So let me ask you, man, what you think about going 50-50 in a relationship? Do you think there is a such thing as 50-50, or does that even matter?
Hell yeah, it's a such thing as 50-50. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Some people don't believe it.
They don't have a relationship then.
So what's your definition of going 50-50?
50-50 as in like something, as in when you going as in say baby, I want this game, and she know you want this game, and she got $40 on her, and you short 20, she gonna give you 25. Go ahead and take that.
Right.
You know what I mean? She support you for what you want. Or if you know what I'm saying, you got a career, you trying to handle business in your little class, you short $50 for your tuition fee. Hey.
You think women nowadays just want their man to be, rich so they can provide that lifestyle for them, or women just don't want to work, for what they have or for the man that they want, type shit.
Man, sometimes you can't even speak on other women. For real. If their head ain't right, that will show you from the conversation. But you it's your choice to build a bond, and then where you go.
Right. No, that makes sense though. It is your choice to build that bond. You gotta be the one to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, off that conversation. Like, that's why people shouldn't be taking 5 steps ahead. Take that first step. Start with the basics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Start with the basics. You meet a motherfucker, you have a conversation, and yeah, sometimes people put on that front, but you gotta see through the lines. You know what I'm saying? And read between that bullshit. You know
That's
what I
just
mean?
like if you go to the movies, you pay. Who gonna buy the popcorn?
Exactly.
This is a date.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
50-50 on this?
You gotta meet me halfway. You can't expect me just to pay everything right out the gate.
I gotta show you I got it.
Right.
Nah, nigga, I want to see if you got something too. So
Right. What advice would you give any artist who's just starting their journey and trying to become famous?
Focus on your music. Pay attention to the next motherfucker that's vibing to your music, that's supporting, but also just pay attention to your music. Perfect that craft.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Only you can support you, but perfect that craft and start researching.
Facts. Definitely gotta do your research on the game, the ins and outs, not just what you doing, but the business side. That's mandatory. A lot of people be talking about the business, but then when they start hearing numbers about EIN this and all this and that, niggas be like, I didn't know I needed that. Oh, you need these. You just BMI just and ASCAP is not enough.
Yes,
you need a little bit more. You know what I mean? So do your research and make sure that shit done the right way, so you won't get screwed in the game, be in a 360 deal. You know what I'm saying?
More. And also hit the open mic, man. That's why I started the open mic.
What do you feel like is best most time though? Some people say they just want to make videos. Some other people say you got to hit the shows. Which one you feel like is best?
All of them. But if you want to perfect the craft on the stage and you want to perform with your favorite artist,
you gotta get over them butterflies and get
out
out there.
Man,
for
I'm
sure.
feeling nervous, man.
Being just on the videos is good, but you gotta get out there.
Yeah, that's traction.
Get your feet wet for real.
That
you know
part,
what I'm saying?
you know
Definitely.
what I'm saying? You just gotta perfect the craft. That's it.
So where do you see your music going in the next 5 years?
Man, and to a higher stability, a higher climate of what I'm doing now, you know what I'm saying? Just learning, like you said, learning the business side, marketing, promoting, getting yourself out there more, showing your face, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So, yeah, just working and learning. Can't say you know everything, it's just working and learning, trying to perfect your craft.
Facts. What's one thing you feel like you can't live life without?
Money. Everything you need that cash, cause you gonna feel
money.
bad. You gonna feel bad if you don't have it.
Real shit though. You definitely need some motherfucking money though. That's one thing for sure. If the world was to stop everything what they doing, you think money would still be an asset then?
No. More the asset would be guns. And more guns.
Facts. At that point in time, it's up there.
Yeah, it's up now.
It's up there. It's purged. It's purged.
At all times, we gotta get guns.
A lot of black people say that they don't do that shit. But like I said, if it hit their hometown, what do? You know what I'm saying?
Learn from the apocalypse movies. Man.
Facts.
You gotta get you a little click. What you got over there? You got some bangers?
Hey,
all right, we gonna click up,
time
man.
to group up.
And it's gonna go back to the Black Power days. This our block, and why you on this block?
If you had one day to do anything legally, what would you do?
Man,
you won't get arrested for nothing. Nothing can happen to you, but you can only do it one time.
One time.
That's it.
Money launder.
Money laundering. He said, "I'm taking it all, bitches."
What? Money launder, because the numbers don't stop. Everything is about numbers. So
facts.
Numbers don't stop.
How much you think you can get out of that one time if you're able to do it?
Man, if it's a name for it, I want it.
Yeah, I want it. Yeah.
Man, because I don't have to ever turn back.
Facts.
I don't have to ever turn back.
What you think about today's scammers?
They broad. They just like a spam, man.
Just like they everywhere too.
Yeah, everywhere.
They having a conversation with you.
They at the corner liquor store. They outside. They your family members.
Scamming.
Hey, they gonna get you.
They at Walgreens. The owners. They at the movie stores.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They everywhere, man.
They your local celebrities. All that.
Your local weed dealer.
All that.
You gotta be careful. Some niggas is scamming niggas, man. Be careful, man.
He might got that side. But it's midnight boo-boo.
Midnight boo-boo. I'm telling you.
Everything.
Straight up though, definitely. Oh my god. No, but definitely though, man. You want to give a shout out to anybody out there?
Hey man, shout out to my wife. Shout out to all my family, cause they always support.
Facts.
Neighbors, cuz on HUD. Shout out to the big homie Twin Capone, First Street, cuz. The big homie Evil, Infantstein, 6ix9ine. Shout out to the bro, Pack City, South Central, J Keys, R.I.P. T Smooth, R.I.P. Big Spooky Low, ECIP. Every day, you already know.
You already know,
that's
man.
my boy.
Yes, sir.
The whole EC card, cuz Night Bud. You already know.
Yes, sir. Shout out everybody out, man. Let everybody know where they can find your music, links, and everything like that.
At Young Flooet, YOUNGFLOOET. At Young Flooet. You can YouTube.com.
All platforms.
Yeah, you can hear
all
it
platforms. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man.
Yeah,
all the links y'all know is gonna be in the motherfucking description. Y'all need to tap in. Bro doing a lot of things. Like I said, if y'all need any shows, tap the fuck in. He got y'all on that. He trying to network and get the city popping, man. Let's do it. This the right way. This how we do it. Step up to the motherfucking mic. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm slurring on my own words, but you know how the fuck we do this shit. Checkmate. You dig? We out this bitch.